And we're live.
Hey, welcome everybody. Save Point Society.
Yep.
Max, what you... Oh my.
What?
Oh, buddy. That's
something.
Oh, it's so cute.
Cat-tastic.
It's so you.
What? Guy can't wear a sleeveless bunch of large cats shirt? Is there a law? I didn't see a law. Is there a law against it?
No, and I'm sure Dranith is very jealous of that tank top.
Dranith, you a big cat guy? Large cat.
What I'm most upset about is that I also have a large cat's t-shirt and I didn't know. Otherwise, I would have worn mine as well. I need to remove the sleeves, though.
This is what happens when a family member who's a bit older than you by a lot, like a lot older, makes a purchase on your behalf as a gift and fails correctly, because I don't know if I'd ever wear it except for this, except for the Save Point Society. I'm here for it. Yeah. And so I'm repping the big cats tonight. I'm perfectly comfortable with that.
When an invitation says black tie attire, it means that.
It does mean that. I think you wear a tuxedo t-shirt.
I think you wear it you mentioned that you're going to be starting a new hypertrophy program. I think for your first workout, clearly this establishes, it sets a tone for who you are.
The print on front here is so uncomfortable on my skin.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, I don't think I can move around a lot. There's no way, but
so
you know what?
I got stun locked by your shirt and how beautiful it is, and it threw me completely off my game, and I forgot to introduce us. So, hey, to anyone new watching the channel, this is Save Point Society. Up there at the top in the fanciest dress of the bunch, that would be the good Dr. Max.
The belle of the ball.
Absolutely. Below me there, that's Sean. He's going to be doing the games tonight. And I am your lowly talky man, Brandon, here in the middle, the meat in the sandwich, as it were. Sean, why don't you tell us about what we're playing tonight?
Wait, we're missing somebody.
Oh, of course. How could I forget? Conspicuous by his absence, of course. The fourth member.
And by the way, any new viewer, listener, or whatnot, we'd like to come up with a reason that our fourth member, if not all of us are here, is not here. So we'd like to try to come up with some reason. And for some reason, Brandon is always defaulted to they've died. Which is very aggressive.
Much like a dog, I have no object permanence, so if they're not here, then in my mind, they're gone forever.
Fair. So it comes from a good place, but it's hard to kind of think of new ways to write the person off for like 1 or 2 episodes, so Brandon outsourced it, didn't you, Brandon?
I was feeling particularly tired tonight and not at my sharpest, so I betrayed I'm a man who appreciates creativity, and I betrayed all of that in an instant. I threw it away and I went to ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT, what I asked was, can you come up with a funny prompt for why my friend isn't going to be at the stream tonight? Explain that he died. I know that sounds morbid, but try to make it funny. And ChatGPT said, hey everyone, just a heads up that Corbin won't be making it tonight. He tragically succumbed to a fatal case of not wanting to come. Now, ChatGPT doesn't understand that words have multiple meanings. And I'm sure what ChatGPT meant to say was a fatal case of not wanting to come to the stream. But that isn't what ChatGPT said.
Brandon. ChatGPT said what it said.
So,
you sure you didn't ask Grok?
Possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Grok does seem to be a little more... Well, actually, isn't Grok fighting with the conservatives most of the time? So,
not anymore. Not anymore. They reined him in. Now he's Mecha Hitler.
Yeah, Dranith, when edging goes too far is correct.
Welcome, Mo. Good to see you.
Hold on,
buddy.
How
Mr. Hailstone. So, apologies. We now know that Corbin is so incredibly backed up that he died. But he'll be back Thursday, I think. I think he'll recover from his recent death.
That's hopeful.
Speaking of death, though, Sean, what's happening in this here game? I see a beautiful little cat.
Yeah, so we're continuing on our painful and agonizing trip in Nine Souls, Cyber Edo era cat samurai game that's very much like Sekiro and just as hard. So I'm gonna die a lot, and I haven't played in 2.5 weeks since our last stream. So playing a little warm up right now. So prepare for some pain and anguish.
Excellent.
On my behalf.
All right. Well, I don't mind watching you be in pain and anguish. I don't know what that says about me as a friend.
Well, you're a doctor. Pain and anguish is kind of in your field.
Yeah.
Or at least trying to recover from, or trying to heal it.
K-Cup's here. Hello, K-Cup.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, that is a good point, Dranith. Sean, did you ever play Hollow Knight?
I did. I never beat it. Oh, God.
I think I beat it, but I know
what is happening.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know how to get past this. I'm going to be real.
Sean, I just want you to know that none of us will think less of you if you pull up a guide on this, because this game is brutally hard and kind of confusing as far as the map layout goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I also did watch, for a few minutes, I watched a few other streamers playing this. I was like, I wonder how they're faring. And I watched like 2 people just get annihilated with that first horse boss that you fought.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over again, and just watch them fall into despair. So the fact that you've made it past that,
it's a statement.
although I did look it up, it looks like this is supposed to be like a 10-hour game. So like, what are we doing here?
Heat plus 40 in Hades sounds like absolute torture, Mo. I think the most I ever did was like 12. So to explain for folks who haven't played Hades before, so once you beat Hades the first time, so it's a roguelike, so you have to complete multiple runs over and over and over to eventually beat the game. I believe once you beat the game the first time, you get a new option called Heat, which is where I'm trying to remember exactly how it works, but basically you put on a permanent negative on your character, and it increases drop chance or it increases your power or something. There's like a trade-off.
Okay.
Do you remember in like Shadowrun, was it 4th or 5th, where you could start taking like quirks for your character, where they would get like a bonus,
oh, yeah,
but then they
you
would
can
also
make up whatever they were. That was a problem.
Yeah. So that was 4th, I want to say.
I think that was 4th, yeah, where you could get like a bonus, but there also was a permanent negative. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure K-Cup made a character who's had a skill of homelessing.
I know that
like just disappearing into the background and like just kind of like ambling up to people. I was like, K-Cup, that's 20 years later. That's not kind. That was 20 years ago, K-Cup.
I think my favorite quirk that we ever had was a character who was addicted to jazz, but they misunderstood that was a drug in Shadowrun. And they thought they were just addicted to the music.
Like, I have no idea where
spikes. All right, what? I don't even know how to look this up for you, Sean. What level? Like 9?
That's
9
a good question.
souls. Factory Great Hall. Apparently, that's where I'm dying.
Factory walkthrough. All right, here we go.
Mo, are you trying to tell me that you played plus 40 Heat on Hades?
Jesus.
There's this a Reddit post. I don't know what to do, where to go factory. Okay, let's go here.
You're a madman, Mo.
Go left from the mines, like full left, you will find the next area and boss. Is that sentence helpful?
Oh, great. There's a boss. Fantastic.
I mean, it means you're progressing.
Yeah.
Sean, you have to make me a promise, though. No more jump scares in this game.
It says to keep going left.
I'll try and control that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're still going left. You're still going left. Good job.
I don't like that I'm seeing advertisements for that movie Weapons on Twitch right now. That looks too scary for me.
Is that what's happening?
I'm not old enough.
Is there like a timing to this thing? Because it feels like there's not, and it like has like a weird kind of like counter or something.
Let's see.
Can you send your little butterfly out there and maybe it'll trigger it first? But I don't know if it. I don't know if that means that it'll.
9 Souls interactive map for everyone. No?
Hooray.
That's what. All right, I'm gonna open this up. I don't know how this is helping from here, but oh my god, the map's way bigger than I would have wanted it to be. Okay. Where are you?
Factory. That's as far as I can go without it just shutting off.
So, you jump down. If you didn't fight that guy, could you jump on that platform and then get past him?
Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But I gotta.
Can you go a little further up and send your butterfly out again, and we can see if there's like an edge to this thing?
I think the butterfly is very whimsical.
It's like a salamander or something. I don't know.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of little flying boy.
Oh God.
Distance too far.
Easy.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize there was fire right there.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, this isn't looking
there we
good.
go.
All right, I'm gonna go down.
Keep going down. Yep. Oh,
There's a chest there,
Oh, hey.
but the
There
chest
was a
doesn't
little
do me any good.
platform. I don't know.
Yeah. It's gotta be a switch.
They
or
said go
something.
left. Like I think you keep doing
Alright.
this. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Go west, young man.
Go west.
Hades and sub
There's
30
gold
minutes on a
over there.
fresh save. Did you already address
That's
that?
absolutely insane.
Is that Mo?
That's Mo.
No, he's saying that
That's
he's not as crazy as the people who did that.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you
Yeah.
said he did that. I'm like, Jesus.
No, that's utterly insane to sub 30 minutes on a fresh playthrough. I don't remember how many deaths I had before my first clear. It wasn't that bad. Do you remember what your first weapon clear was, Mo? I think mine was the spear. Spear was really good.
Spear or the knuckles.
I didn't do so great with the knuckles, but I did really well with the gun when you got the gun. You know, that famous Greek weapon, the gun.
I'm fucking this one up.
Oh, you didn't even make it to the left there.
No.
Oh, I didn't make it there.
You didn't make it there.
Nuts.
Oh, I didn't make it there.
All right, so I think if you jump down, hit that other platform, jump to that box, just see where we end up. Just see where we end up there.
There you go.
If you can just execute that perfectly, it would be really helpful.
Oh, shield
do
was
my
really
best.
good too, Mo. You're right.
Yeah, Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, the sword wasn't bad either.
Sword was okay. It was like the jack of all trades weapon, though.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't.
It was even Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bow was also really good. If you got it built properly, Bow was. So Hades again, Max. Hades is another like roguelike. It's. I don't know how to
I
describe
saw
it.
Sean play that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to fight these guys, Sean, or can you just go by them?
Well, I wanted. Well, I have to time
Did
this
they give you
jump,
something?
so I guess I can. I gotta. Yeah, I'll just
Gotcha.
run by them next time.
I'm just curious. I wasn't sure if you had to kill them to get
It was more of an
something or
informational
whatever.
question. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking like a speedrunner, not because I am one, but like I watch enough of them. It's always like, if you can jump over it and not attack it, go for it. Okay. So you get over
just
here.
going.
Just go.
Oh God. This platform's always out of position though.
Yep. Oh.
That's the problem.
Alright.
Ah, I missed the jump.
Ah.
I think if I could get through there, I'm okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
thank you.
so is there any way to like turn off the giant blazing heat
That's
of
what we
a
were trying to
thousand
do with the
suns?
butterfly. We couldn't find anything. We were sending it out to like scout to see if we
Yeah.
could find a switch or something.
And factory 9 souls. Let's see.
It's like, nope, have fun.
Maybe look for like wall of fire or something like that.
How to stop the annoying heat at the factory.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. That's exactly
I
it.
gotta watch a video though. Hold on. We'll do this
This game's
for
a
you.
team effort, boys.
They're gonna make you sit through ads too, Max. Watch out.
Uh-huh.
Nope. I got YouTube Premium, baby.
Oh baby,
Sitting through nothing.
Max showing off how bougie he is yet again.
It's like the one streaming service I use that much. Okay. Wait. How do you do that? Go in there, fight. Okay. So it looks like you do want to run.
Heal up too, Sean.
So you're definitely not going to jump down towards the, You're not going to jump down towards the box that you saw?
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. This
Yeah,
is
you're
a
gonna go
different place.
straight,
It's
basically,
a different
right?
place.
Oh.
Oh, it's a different area.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It looks very similar, but...
Maybe try your strat one more time. See if you can. All right. Pop through there.
Yeah, Yeah, if you can kill this guy quickly, and then
There you go.
yeah, go jump up.
And then oh, whoops a daisy.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, come on. No.
Yeah, let it go up
Well,
higher.
that wasn't the run. That wasn't it.
No, but I think you're on the right track there. And I base that off of no real expertise, but just vibes.
You feel it in your heart, though.
I do.
And no one's more of an expertise on your feelings than you, Max.
I think that's technically true.
It better be.
As you
Makes
should
me
be.
feel weird, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Max is like, feelings? Ugh.
It shouldn't make you
Yeah.
feel. Oh, hey,
Love
Magritte.
feelings.
What's going on?
Lady
What's
Magritte.
going on?
Hello.
Aloha.
We're just about to talk about feelings, and we all got uncomfortable, so we deviated. off.
Exactly. So we saw someone new come in, and we were like, "Oh, dude, an escape!" Yes, thank God.
Lady Magritte, you gotta appreciate this shirt that I got from a family member who definitely knows me
Look.
super well to buy this.
Look how beautiful Max is tonight.
So many kitties,
So pretty.
full of kitties.
I mean, he's always beautiful, but like especially so this evening.
I feel Bonita.
Yeah.
Definitely good
You
timing.
are Bonita.
Definitely good time. We're gonna watch Sean finally beat this platform.
Oh, wait. What's this doing? What's this doing?
What's that
Oh,
doing?
do you have a shield?
Oh, it's a shield. Oh, it's a shield.
Oh, so you can just live in here for a while. I guess we probably should have thought
excellent.
to maybe hit the giant, like kind of obvious looking
No,
background
it's-
piece.
Look, hey.
Yeah.
Thank you for the kitties.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, look at this.
Hey. Oh,
He done did it. And that's a
Did it.
that's
Is that
a
new
checkpoint.
That's a checkpoint.
Nice.
And save. Actually, rest.
Easy.
I don't
Oh,
throw
boy, I
around the
did-
term pro gamers willy nilly, but
No, that was
clearly.
a pro gamer move. That was a pro gamer
Clearly.
move. So, boy,
Sure
I
was.
did think of a subject to talk about. I don't, we haven't done a lot of like focused shows lately, but I don't know if you heard about this, Brandon. And I know that it's been a difficult week for you, especially last week, because
It's always a difficult week for me, but yes.
well, I mean that's fair.
Yeah.
But we lost a man
Ow.
who already had lost most of his hair and was just hanging on to that mustache and was
Oh, gosh.
kind of colored like a hot dog.
Oh, don't say that
It
word.
was big and liked to yell into a microphone every once in a while. Like Brandon's favorite wrestler of all time, without any exception, passed away last week.
Well,
Dang it.
so
The Hulkster, Brandon. You're a
Yeah.
wrestler. You got to have feels about that.
I do. I like to think that mine are a little more well thought out than some other social media folks. Not that I would. I guess this is technically social media, but so the passing of Hulk Hogan. We obviously talk about wrestling quite a bit on our stream here, to the chagrin of, well, no one. You're all wrestling fans, whether you want to be or not.
Corbin's here.
Yeah. So we chose a stream where Corbin was dead to talk about this because we knew that it would upset him.
Yeah, right. He doesn't.
Yeah, Hulk
do
Hogan
well with
has
that.
the term complicated legacy gets thrown around, I think, a little bit too much. He obviously did good things for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Prior to John Cena, I think he was the most used Make-A-Wish Foundation. Like, at least in the 90s, he was. More so than like Michael Jordan, I think more so than a lot of pro athletes. Hogan was the man. John Cena is number one now, obviously, but prior to him, it was the Hulkster. And if that's all you knew about Hulk Hogan, then you could be like, hey,
You should stop
What a
reading
guy.
or watching.
correct. Yeah, if you don't want to be sad, but that's not what this stream is about. This stream is here to upset you. So there was, it was famously in the media, there was the Gawker media lawsuit that I think Hulk Hogan ended up winning. But the whole thing that led to that was that he had been having relations with his best friend's
Intimate
wife.
relations.
Correct. Unlike Corbin, he was not refusing to.
He was not backed up.
He was not backed up one little bit. And during
I don't like
this
that
affair, he was recorded using some
Okay.
very.
Can we,
I was
gotta
about to say-
pause you. That guy is so sus.
He's
up
my
with that
man.
eye, Sean?
He's been everywhere. He's been.
Yeah, we like
places.
him.
Yeah,
He's got the
he's-
buffet sneeze guard over his head. We
Yeah.
like him a lot.
Just don't sneeze on him. He'll die.
Chio is our boy.
No,
We
he's
like
the
him.
guy you'd sneeze on. Like, he's actually got the shield.
Yeah, he's got the protection.
Yeah.
The vertical eye
Gets
seems
sneezed on,
unnecessary.
He'll actually die.
Yeah, I don't know. You just,
Maybe that's what it is. He's like a bubble boy,
Edgy
but a
and turning
really
your
bad
eye.
bubble.
Let's hear it.
anywho.
So
Sorry.
during that recording, Hogan used, pardon the term here, but I'm having a hard time, but some rather colorful language to describe
Sure.
black people.
Sure.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
I
I
believe
don't,
it was
I don't
in
think it
reference.
was taken out of context either. If you
No.
listen to that actual audio, he doesn't actually say this, but he's almost like, don't take this out of context, brother. I am
Yeah.
super racist in this regard. You know,
Yep.
it's just like bad. It's so bad.
The wildest,
I
I
have to take
think.
it out of context. It's
No, the wildest thing I
Speaks
think
for
in all that
itself.
was that it was in reference to his daughter's boyfriend at the time, I believe husband
yeah.
now. I think it's the same guy. But his whole, like, near the end of it, he's talking about how at least she should have at least chosen like an athlete or something, so at least the money would offset it a little bit. Just wildly over the top,
Sure.
like completely irredeemable, unforgivable, and the I don't even know what to say. I keep like saying, oh, the worst thing about it, but it's all just awful and bad.
Yeah.
So
This is also
that
in the
came out.
context of him making like a gnarly like sex video with his friend's
Well,
wife.
Well, he was, I believe, recorded without his. The reason he won is because he was recorded surreptitiously, I believe.
I
he didn't
believe he
know.
made the video knowingly, but it was released surreptitiously.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't know. It's
think
been a
that's what
while
it
since
was.
I looked up all the circumstances around that.
Sure.
I believe that's correct.
Regardless, that's not the worst
Well,
part.
he at
Also
least knew
not
there was
good.
filming. He at least knew
Yes.
there was filming, and just,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, so what makes me say that though is because when that came out, WWE basically wiped him. We have ads starting soon-ish. It says a minute, but we'll see.
Yeah, soonish.
WWE basically wiped him from. They stopped partnering with him and kind of washed their hands of him. Well,
They were like, Mr. America doesn't exist.
Right. And
does
they
exist, though. We've
they
seen it.
repartnered with him in 2018.
Okay.
And when they did that, they said, okay, well, obviously we have to have him address this with the locker room because we
I
have
got to do
many.
this again.
Oh, Sean's favorite part. We have many black athletes, so this needs to be addressed. And in addressing it to the black athletes in the locker room, he didn't actually ever apologize. He didn't say anything about it being the wrong language to use. He's learned his lesson, anything like that. The lesson that Hulk got from it was, be careful what you say because you never know when you're being recorded. So that's why I
He
said,
was
like,
being recorded. That's bad advice, even for being bad advice.
Yeah.
yeah. So if he knew he was being recorded, that's even dumber. And I think we'll pause there until, because the ad should be starting any second here. We'll leave the story on a
Put it on
very
pause.
unfortunate,
Put it on
insensitive cliffhanger.
Sean, I
and
need
we'll
you
come
to
back
find
to
a
it
new
post-ads.
checkpoint so we don't have to watch you do that again. That's
Well,
I would love to find a new checkpoint. Trust me. Ah.
Bing.
oh, good deflection though.
Easy.
Easy, nothing to it.
Easy. Nice.
Oh, that man
Just
smacked
in
him
time.
around real good.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're in the underground.
Are you in a
Hey,
new
we got to
area?
see you-
Like, are you in a new part of the map?
Yeah, I took this elevator down to the underground factory.
Thank you
It's
for
going on
noticing, 5. Unfortunately, the ads are taking
Oh, no.
way longer than I thought they would to start, so it's making this much more drawn out. I could have probably finished the story by now, but that's a big boy.
That's a big boy. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
and ceiling spikies. All right, we're in
Now
ads,
we're at
boys.
ads.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Man, this game.
brutal, brother.
Jesus.
There's
Brutal.
got to be a checkpoint near there, isn't there? There's no way you're going to run that whole thing every time you have to fight that boss, is there?
Was that a boss?
Yeah,
I didn't see he had a boss health bar. Okay, I didn't
boss
see it.
bar. Yeah, I would do some exploration, man. Yikes. I know this
Yeah.
game's brutal, but has it ever been that brutal?
Well,
Yeah.
Still.
yeah. Sometimes finding the checkpoints can be a little, like,
Gotta be one nearby.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That wasn't that long of a run. I wouldn't be surprised if there was time in between that and the next checkpoint.
Really?
Yeah. Old school, like, Souls games, the checkpoints sometimes
Come
were
on.
absolutely awful.
Come on. Yes.
Demon Souls, famously, there were no checkpoints. You had to basically, you had the point that you spawned in from, and you had to beat the next boss, and then you got a checkpoint. That was it.
That's silliness. It is abject silliness.
Yep. If you hate yourself like Mo, Dranith, myself, it's perfect. But if you're a normal person, then not so great.
Fuck.
So there wasn't a checkpoint there.
No, there was not. There was not. Are you further up?
Oh, it's awful,
Where
man.
are you again? You're the factory?
Yeah.
All right, ad break's over.
Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Ad breaks have finished,
Back to
so
the
we'll.
suffering.
Yeah. Back to
So we
watching
had left
Shine
off
On.
with Hulk Hogan giving wrestlers the absolute wrong lesson when he spoke backstage. So we'll just fast forward to up to present.
Smash
Lots of
kids.
stories come out about Hulk Hogan's career and how he used and stepped on a lot of people. It's tough to say how much of that is true because it's pro wrestling. There's legends everywhere. So
You think there's a little exaggeration that happens?
maybe Paquito, just a little bit. But also there are so many stories that it's one of those things where it's like, okay, if all of these, it's hard for me to believe that absolutely all of these people are lying and that basically no one is coming to his defense. And just knowing what you know about Hogan and kind of how he lives, yeah, he's
prone to
there's
exaggeration from time to time.
Yes. So all these stories about the way that Hogan used wrestlers and stepped on them, that starts to come out too. And again, in the context of him being absurdly racist, the him stepping on wrestlers thing isn't that big of a deal, but it does color his legacy in the ring. As far as what he did for the business as well, that also gets factored in. So we know all these things about him, and then, you know, whatever feelings you have about it, he then came out as a big Donald Trump guy in the most recent election. He kind of used that to springboard into selling his Real American beer and got booed out of the arena when he went to back to Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
Up? No audio, just that's Mel. Hey, Mel.
Just lurking.
Yep, lurking
Just
is
lurking.
perfect, brother. So, and then
Lurk away.
did you guys happen to look up? I think it might have been the day that he passed. He's gonna rate us like Vince rated the Indies, my man.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Sorry, my mind just went completely blank. What were we? Oh, sorry. So the day that he passed, I saw an article that was talking about his last media appearance, and I hadn't seen this prior to the day that he passed, but something was clearly wrong. He was on. You'll never believe it. He was on Fox News, and he was on one of their Fox and Friends 5 idiots sit around a table desperately trying to be funny and failing. What would we know about that? But
Like 4 of us at best.
but he's
That's
trying
familiar.
to hawk his beer, and he is just all over the place. He's like cutting a wrestling style promo, but even by like 80s like coked up wrestling promo standards, it makes no sense. He starts talking about how he's the blue and black of amateur wrestling, and he keeps talking about amateur wrestling.
Oh,
And
he's got that he had that venture with Eric Bischoff where they were
Bischoff.
yeah,
it.
it's
Bischoff was
Right.
there with him, and Bischoff like reaches over and like kind of stops him, and the host eventually kind of cut him off because he's clearly not there.
was it like more or less coherent than an Ultimate Warrior promo?
Less.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it's a yikes to watch. It's tough.
No,
So
I
that was
didn't
his-
see that. I heard somebody
Me either.
mention something about it, but I didn't watch it.
That was his final media appearance, to my knowledge. Anyway, that article said it was his final media appearance. And then we started getting the stuff coming out from Bubba the Love Sponge about Hogan's condition, and it was tough
Tom
for
is
us
so
to
on
believe it
fire.
at the time because
get a
Bubba
reset
the
on
Love
that one.
Sponge was the person whose wife he was having an affair with.
Sure.
So,
Not the best
obvi-
reporter of information
Correct.
behind the scenes
Not
on him.
most reliable, right?
Not the most reliable. He has
Conflict of
kind of
interest, so to
a
speak.
little bit, right? He has kind of a reason to make it seem as bad as it could be for the Hulkster, as it were. However, it appears that his reporting was right. The Hogan had gone downhill sharply, and then he passed. So we have that complicated legacy of pro wrestling wouldn't be where it is, and he did a lot of nice things for kids 30 years ago. In the meantime, he hurt a lot of guys' careers. He was overtly racist towards black people. As far as we know, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We don't know what else he might have been overtly racist towards, but certainly black people.
We're not gonna limit him.
That was plenty, Hulk.
There's
You can leave it at
fire.
that.
Yeah, there may be more.
So it was funny because my mom texted, because like Hulk Hogan was when I was a little kid, 3 years old. I'm in full Hulk Hogan gear. I've got my championship belts. I've got my Hulk Rules tank top and my bandana and all this.
Well, of course.
And my mom texted me when she saw the news. She was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, this and that." I was like, "Well, I don't. It's not what it.
It's more complicated.
Yeah.
Good call.
When
Use your
Brett
exploring
goes,
thing.
when Brett goes, I will need an apology text from everyone in my life. I will.
Sure,
Will be tough. That'll be tough for me.
The
But
SPS, there is no way you're not getting through the SPS Memorial Show for Bret Hart without sobbing.
no way, dude. That's
Just ugly crying Brandon for 2.5 hours is
yeah.
what you're tuning in for if you see that.
Yeah, until it comes out that like Brett is like really racist to Indians or something. I don't know. It'll leave something awful will come out about him before he passes too.
I don't know, man.
Please no.
He's kept it clean for the time being, and that's saying a lot.
That's what Mo, you're a bad person.
Shawn Michaels will definitely be throwing the dirt on that one.
I wonder if Shawn
All right,
will
wait,
be
go
there
to
to
left,
bury him.
Shawn. What's over to
If
left?
you had to bet, Mo, which one of them goes first? That's a tough one for me because Brett has the stroke thing in his past, but but Shawn has the the little dabbling in drugs. So that's probably Brett. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Good ones go first. Those room spikes are Shawn's nemesis, man. But so that brings up, sorry for my rambling and my, monologuing there, but that brings up the question of, so how do we feel about, what do you do about that kind of thing where the person has that quote unquote complicated legacy and they did some good, but they clearly had like, it leads me to the question of separating the art from the artist, which is kind of where I wanted to go with some of this. I know, Max, you prepared some questions as well, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to take over. So
no. This all just raised some questions. Like,
Magritte said it. There you go. That's exactly where I was going with it. Magritte was, how do you separate, or should you?
It's subjective. I will say that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you guys? I'm not sure how many of you dabble in the old tickety talk, but he tarnished his legacy in too many ways for it to be good. Hey, Judas. First of all, hey, what's up? Yeah, that. I think that. So there's a guy on TikTok. His name is Joey Swole. He's a big gym TikTok guy.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Did you see all that drama, Shawn?
No, I did not see the drama. How recent is it?
Like the last couple days.
Oh no,
So-
dang.
He was a big
Come to the
Hulk Hogan
SPS
guy.
for your TikTok drama scoops. Here we go.
Yeah, come
What's
on.
the tea,
So-
Brandon?
I'm spilling it, brother. So Joey Swole's whole thing is that there was a big thing in like gym social media stuff where people were posting videos of other people in the gym without their consent, basically videotaping them either doing kind of admittedly silly exercises or stuff like that, but it's like, okay, they didn't consent to being filmed and put on the internet for you to mock and ridicule. A lot of times it's people who are clearly new to the gym, and so that's a wild one, Mo. But so Joey's thing was he would see these videos, he would then call them out and basically get that, for lack of a better word, get that creator canceled. His whole thing was he was holding them accountable, but basically that creator would then get like negativity bombed and like their profile would go private or something.
So he finds the people doing this stuff, he calls it out into attention, and then lets the negativity rule.
Yep. Okay. So it's a complicated thing. It's
I
like,
think I'm kind of on board.
right. I was generally on Joey's side because it's sending the internet hate mob is a weird thing, but also it's like these people are just being assholes to strangers. And the thing with gym culture is it's already tough for people to go to the gym who aren't used to going.
Sure, sure.
Right. You feel like you're being judged. You feel like everyone's looking at you. And that isn't true. But when they see social media videos like that, how do you tell them that isn't true?
People getting yucks. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly. They think they're being made fun of. And then they can point to social media occurrences of this happening. And it's like, okay, well, apparently this is what's happening. So it's really bad for just getting people to, feel welcome and included in the gym. And that's what Joey's thing was. It was generally a good thing. However,
I feel like there's a big butt coming.
There's a big butt coming. So he's got a massive blind spot for Hulk. And I think he's one of those people who, if I'm taking him at his word, he was unaware of all of this stuff.
Okay.
All of the, but I don't know that I can take him fully at his word. I think that he was kind of aware, but he didn't care. Anyway, so he posts up a video of him in like full Hulk Hogan garb, like the day or so after Hulk Hogan passes, and basically like paying tribute to him. And that in and of itself, whatever, man. Like that in and of itself, fine.
It's not the worst crime I've heard of.
Yeah, exactly. However,
especially
he then,
if you take advice, go ahead.
Well, he then went and did a TikTok live. And he managed to, he fumbled this about as hard as he possibly could, because I'm going to ask you to keep a word in your head. The word in your head is a word that precedes pencils of various colors. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and keep that word in your head.
Okay, got it.
So, yes.
I mean, I think that word by itself in the right context is okay. All right, I get it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to repeat what in the context in which he says it, is what I'm saying. So he says that all you people who are coming for me, you need to do the same thing when approaching athletes.
Okay.
So athletes of color, but that's not the way that he says it.
We get it.
Yeah, does it have to do with people who annoy you? Yeah, 5 essentially. So he just goes and uses a really old, incredibly insensitive, pretty racial term for, I would say for black folks, but for people of color in general. And it's like, brother, you're trying to, so out of one side of your mouth, you're saying that you don't really know what Hogan, these things that Hogan did, but then you say that, and it's like, well, what are you trying to say? You must have some inkling of what's... So anyways,
yeah, Sean. Sorry, cut you off.
My man,
bro.
Yeah, that was an awkward time for a hell yeah.
I didn't say a damn thing. I was like, he's crushing this right now.
I'm like, I was in the zone. I was just like, yep. I'm like, I got this guy. I got
Sean's a big fan of that word, and he got he did it for Joey. Cream of the crop, brother. You're damn
Sean
right, Mo.
Is the cream.
For that moment, I was.
Thank you for redeeming your cream tonight, Mo. Corbin
Man,
couldn't do it, so you did.
You need to go find a save point right now, not just because it's a stream.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm going down. I'm going down.
Just don't forget about your weird bee thing. Ugh.
How did he get more than one shot? They never get more than one shot.
Well, they did this time, brother.
So, hopefully I don't have to fight the boss again. It doesn't make you fight bosses again, so that's...
Okay.
Yeah. At least,
right.
God, I hope
That's
not.
fair. That's fair. All right, everybody got excited. So basically, the recap, the swole guy who was doing a good thing in the gym by trying to make the gym inclusive and calling out people who were being D-bags about other people working out and filming them and using it
making
for
fun of
yucks
people
and
who weren't consenting to being filmed.
Right.
Yep.
So that guy, he's a big Hulk Hogan mark, whether he knew it or not. It was like, okay, maybe we'll give him grace. But then he went on and said what again?
He said that the people who were coming for basically trying to cancel him over this, he wanted them to have that same attitude for people of color who were defending him. And it was a weird thing when you factor in that he particularly said to have that same energy when coming from people of color, but he's also saying that he doesn't know what Hogan was, the bad things that Hogan did. It's like,
I see. Okay.
Then why would you say that? Why would you point out people of color if you don't understand what Hogan was? So later on, he made an apology video and said that he was focusing on all the good things Hogan did. He wasn't aware of, and I do think that he's kind of dumb. But
I don't fight him. Yay.
Yeah. And I do, he comes across as a nice dude and pretty affable, so I don't know that I necessarily believe that he's like racist, but he certainly has a blind spot there, because I don't like to overly, you know.
Yeah, try to give too much grace here. You're trying to be realistic.
Anyways, but the only reason I bring him up is not to be like, he is or he is or he isn't, that's in his heart, that's, you know. But the reason I bring it up is that I think that when you really like somebody, it very much changes the way you look at the separating the art from the artist question.
Sure.
Like it's somewhat easy for me to look at Hogan and say like, well, I don't have a ton of sympathy there, only because of the really bad things that he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's fair.
If it was somebody that I still loved and admired, that would be harder.
I think that's very understandable. I'm trying to figure out where Sean's supposed to go here. It's hard. I got kind of dialed in.
You're all right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's a fair question. I guess one of the things I wondered about with all this is, okay, take somebody like Hogan who had this amazing time in wrestling, and even if whether you include or don't include how much he stepped on other people's careers to like make wrestling as big as it is, I suppose a argument could be made that he made wrestling so big he created more opportunities than perhaps he quashed. I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just throwing it out there. But if you take all that out, take all that into account, and you try to think, okay, could he have done something so that he doesn't get this asterisk after his death? Right? What would he have to do?
Yes. Sorry.
Literally. Hell yeah, dude. Save point.
Nice. Save point.
We're in a society, brother. Literally, I think all Hogan would have had to have done was apologize. He never apologized for what he said.
Yeah. Agreed. 100%.
And not like one of those apologies
the point where
you're being forced to, and you're like,
exactly. No.
Sorry.
No. He wouldn't even do one of those. Like, to the point where his daughter went no contact with him. And he still never apologized. And supposedly he went out like absolutely heartbroken over it. It's like, but it meant more to you to stay racist than it did to apologize to your Durant. I read Durant's comments. Yeah, he needed a ukulele in an all-white room so that he could make his YouTube apology video.
That's right.
I just like that's why it's so hard for me to feel any kind of real sympathy there for him not reconciling with his daughter, because it's like, all you had to do was apologize, dude.
Yep.
That
is one of those things, man. It's
and
I don't know, like, I mean, one of the problem is with people like this, these people who are like heroes among our culture or whatever, artists from art, etc. It raises a question like, is the only way to have a good legacy you actually have to be a good person in your off time? And if so, why is that a big ask? I don't understand why that's a big ask. I think that's an okay ask, right? I didn't say that to say like, no, you should be able to be awful. But a lot of people who have these things come up, like who are defending Hulk Hogan, and I honestly have not heard anybody I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's plenty. But
sure.
He just said a few things off the cuff. I was like, no, I mean, he knew he was being recorded. He didn't know it would be released, but hey man, like I don't say anything on this stream that I think my family would be ashamed of 80 years from now. You know what I mean? Like I try to be that mindful. But then again, I would never, ever have said those things because my heart, I'm not that person. And so at the end of the day, if you are that person in real life, what's your legacy really worth, you know? It's the image you put forward that got you the accolades. I guess the best move is just to not be a public figure after you're done with that and try to hide who you are. Okay. Nobody knows. Crime is you are that way, but if nobody knows, then you at least won't get these news stories and all the internet dunking on you posthumously.
What is that thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. It's funny because a lot of times when celebrities get caught in these ways, depending on what they do, and it's usually different degrees of this sort of thing. Like some people are out there like, yeah, but you have to understand they're under all this pressure. Like, I know, you just have to be a decent person, like all the time. Like you just have to do that all the time. You have to be perfect, but you have to not drop like 3 to 4 N-bombs in 2 sentences.
Right. that's kind of, I think that's a pretty fair, like,
It's not a huge ask.
yeah, it's a pretty fair barrier to draw, which is like, and if you happen to feel penitent about it, feel bad, like genuinely bad about it,
Right.
But when you go to your deathbed defending it, I don't know what you're.
Right.
Then I'm supposed to.
Even by
then
omission,
I'm supposed to
like
forget
by
about
omission and not apologizing, you are defending.
Right. I just don't know how I'm supposed to like take that out of the equation and be like, well, yeah, but he was a really good wrestler. It's like, well, but at some point that stops mattering to me.
Right. I think that's
There's lots of good wrestlers. There's lots of wrestlers who had really like massive impacts on the business. To my knowledge, Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't out here dropping in-bombs.
No, and in fact, what happened? Like, it was a great example because there's that one Punked episode, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's an
That's
awesome
a perfect
one.
example because he doesn't know he's being filmed. If you out there have not seen the Stone Cold Steve Austin Punked episode,
It's
underrated.
it's such a worthwhile watch because like that's what you want. Like I'm not worried about Stone Cold coming out with some awful story like this because of stuff like that. So basically, he's on Punked. He doesn't know it. They set up the scenario where he's like eating at some nice restaurant, and the valet like loses his cell phone or something. So it didn't really. What happened is somebody who's in on it swiped his cell phone, and then they basically end up blaming the valet who parked his car for stealing his cell phone. And by they, not Stone Cold Steve Austin, it's the other guy who's in on it, who's playing like the maitre d' or whatever. And he's like, man, he was last in his car. Did you take his phone? And so the guy who's playing the role of the valet who stole a phone, and I will say, I think he's a minority. I don't remember if he's African American. I think he was. Stone Cold's like, hey, why don't we just send somebody in the restaurant to see if I left my phone there? Like, why is everybody? And of course, the act of this prank is to like try to get Stone Cold all riled up about maybe the valet stole his phone, but he doesn't. Stone Cold's like, hey, how about we just chill and like see if my phone's in the restaurant, like what's going on? And so they're trying to play up the drama a little bit more. So the valet goes inside or goes somewhere else and then comes back out, and the maitre d' like fires him in front of Stone Cold. And Stone Cold starts, like, you could see he's starting to get really pissed off. He's not pissed off at the valet, he's pissed off at this like maitre d' playing this role. Because he's like, hey, how are you firing a guy when we don't know what happened? Like, it's ends up coming up, one of the waitresses brings out his phone. Of course they had it the whole time. And then the valet comes out, and the maitre d' continues to pretend like he's just he fired him for good reason, blah, blah, blah. And then Stone Cold becomes Stone Cold on the maitre d'.
Sure does.
Like, you look, he says something, what does he say? He's like, you look in the mirror every day?
Right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at a stupid son of a bitch. The guy's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, what, you look in the mirror, don't you?
He's like, I'm a
You don't see a stupid
stupid
son of a bitch. And it's funny because this guy gets so uncomfortable because Stone Cold's literally about to give him a stunner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I would, if Stone Cold's coming at me like that, I'm getting nervous, jittery.
Jittery.
I would.
Scared.
And so then Stone Cold, so they basically break, and they're like, yeah, okay, you've been punked. Like, that dude was like, dude, we need to stop. Like, he's gonna kill me. And it showed you, like, Stone Cold didn't know he was being punked, but he stood up for a dude.
Man of the people.
Stood up for a dude of color when he didn't know he was on candid
a working
camera.
class guy, yeah.
Yeah, and that was part of the thing. And I mean, if you don't love that, if you don't love Stone Cold after seeing that, that tells you who he is as a person. I doubt that's changed. Have you seen his cats? Like, it's all he does on Instagram. He posts cats.
That's all it is,
he loves cats. He stands up for the working man. You can
Drinks
get
beer
behind
and he works
Stone
on his
Cold.
ranch. That's what he does.
Yep.
He's the American dream, literally.
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes is the American dream, but I
That's true.
I mean, you're that true.
And Cody Rhodes is the uncommon son of a common man.
Stone Cold would
See,
definitely like this shirt. You're right, Draneth.
Yeah, Stone Cold needs big cats. I could see Stone Cold riding around on a Jaguar.
Oh, absolutely. Kidding me?
Yeah, and he wouldn't be injuring people at WrestleMania if he was riding around on a Jaguar instead of his four-wheeler.
Whoa!
But even if you go back to Hulk Hogan, like what apology? I mean,
do we have to go back to Hulk Hogan? I like Stone Cold.
I mean, just for a minute. Like if you, what does he have to do? Like a sobbing Well, I don't know. I don't know how. That's a tough apology. I'm not saying it can't be done, but
I
like,
don't
how
think
do you
we're
how
in
do
the
you
right.
convince people after hearing that you're like,
We can't say. We can't say.
right?
Well, we can't speak for everybody. I think what Max is saying is like what would work for you, like what would, and honestly, again, it would just be like an acknowledgement of this. I understand what, because when people are looking for apologies, they're looking for a couple of things, and this is why like the YouTube apologies get made fun of, because what often happens in those videos is they come out and go, "This is the hardest video I've ever had to make," and then they proceed to list off 25 excuses as to why they did the thing.
And it's about them. It's about them the whole time.
Correct. And so what people are looking for is you acknowledging the action, saying, this is the thing that I did wrong. Acknowledging that it was wrong. Acknowledge the action, acknowledge what you did wrong, take responsibility for it, and then say how you're going to change. That's what people are looking for. Because apologies in and of themselves mean dick without action to change your behavior.
Right.
It's just the truth.
I think Sean's point is also the best. Like he's not apologizing to us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Very clear.
It's
I
like
think Sean's right.
we don't have a say in that. It's people
Right.
that he is.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yep. So there's a few things that people look for in an apology, and they have to be coupled with a change of behavior. Hogan could have turned it around. There are some people who would never forgive him after that. And you know what? I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
I'm on a board of like I don't think forgiveness is always a thing that's on the table. I really don't. There are some things that are just unforgivable, and that's just the way it is.
Well, and especially when it comes to something like that I cannot fully relate to the impact that word has on Black people. I can try to empathize and try, but like I can't ever really know what that
Don't
feels
grab
like.
that one, Sean.
This is some fun platforming. Jesus.
Yeah. So especially like if you were like a black kid who looked up to Hogan, I mean, imagine how that feels to you. Like imagine what that does to you. So if those,
I cannot, but you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, so like if people in those circumstances can't forgive him, I get it. But I think that there are things that you can try to do to at least that would have managed to make it so that you could have gotten some of your, I don't want to say legacy back, but you wouldn't have been looked on this way.
Oh, definitely. Like you can try.
Yeah.
You're saying maybe you can reclaim some of it.
Some of it, yeah.
It's like some things that are said, like it's just they're said and they're out there, and
it's like in any.
You're not guaranteed that you can fix it. That's the thing.
It's like if you're in a relationship, you have to be very careful about what you say, because when you know somebody and you care about somebody, you also are very in tune to their vulnerabilities. You're also very in tune to what their insecurities and what can hurt them the most. And so you have a degree of, I don't want to say power there. That sounds wrong, but in a way, you can hurt that person more than other people can. So you have to be careful, because if you say something that can't be unsaid, that might be it.
That's the best way to win an argument, to use people's weaknesses against them too.
Yeah. We do have ads starting any second here, by the way. So
yeah. No, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure Hogan can be redeemed, because, as you've already said, he never apologized. Yeah, that's all that we mean, Judas. Like, but if Hogan had apologized, it wouldn't fully get all of his legacy back, but it could have done something. It could have done something with some people, depending on the type of apology. Again, the ones that drive you up the wall are the ones where they start making excuses for their behavior, and it's like, no. You're not apologizing. You're justifying now. And that's not the same.
There we go, yeah.
So I think that's where Mr. Joey Swole got in trouble with his,
Oh,
sorry,
man. Sean. Oh.
All right. Well, Sean's okay. It's been a good night. Thank you for coming, everybody. Oh, never mind. Sean's back.
I
get it. Sean, take a breath after that one. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Dude,
well,
let's reflect on Sean's progress. You have made progress. We're at ads.
That's right. We're in ads anyway. Yeah.
You made progress.
Yep. You killed a boss. You've gotten more save points. Now remind me, Sean. I got air dash. You can't just like directly teleport between save points here, right?
No,
there are. Or something.
Yeah, it's like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where you had like the portals or whatever. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
The tram's not anywhere near me. It's like.
That's right. You're at least in a new area where you can do some more exploring.
Yeah, it's like all the way over here.
Exploring.
I think that's where everything is. Oh wait, technically, you
Wait, where are
can
you
go
on the
back
map?
to like your home. I'm over here.
Oh, I don't have the map up anymore. Never mind.
So there's this. So like when you open the map, there's like the detailed map, and then there is. Oh dang it! Hold on. And then the world map.
Zoom out. How far can you zoom out? I want to see how big this map is thus far. Is this the entire world map right here? No, this can't be. Is it? No.
Do I have a lot of work to do or not?
I don't know.
Okay.
The other map looked different that I saw. Like, it was kind of similar, but it was just a, I don't know, a little bit different flavor. I don't know if that's the right word here, but we're back from ads.
Hi, everybody. So
yeah.
Before the commercial break, feels silly to say, but yeah, we were talking about how you gotta apologies differ, and a genuine one that acknowledges your responsibility and blah blah blah. Yeah, that goes a long way towards you actually getting some kind of forgiveness for the mistake you made.
I think too.
Because I think it is important.
Interesting...
Sorry, just one more little thing here, and then I promise I'll shut up for a while. I think it is important for us to, like I said, I understand when people aren't willing to forgive, but it is important for us to, like, forgive people. And if they do, if they are genuinely sorry, it is important for us to move forward on that kind of thing. Because, like you said, no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. And if this person, I understand, like, I'm not talking about Hogan in particular here.
No,
but I think
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean,
I think that being able to forgive people is a good thing, because because the alternative then is if we say that, okay, well, your apology doesn't matter, well then we're disincentivizing people from ever apologizing.
I think one of my questions was going to be, where's the line? Like, where's the line in behavior that is
where's the line,
etc. Where's the line? Like,
Chris Benoit.
Because that's the thing. I think that
Chris Benoit is the line.
That's definitely a line. But so I'm somebody, I don't believe that everybody's entitled to forgiveness. I don't think so. Like, it depends what you do.
Me.
It's obviously dependent on what you do, but there's certain things that I would never forgive.
Sure.
And those lines are very high. I'm not saying those are low state. Like, those would be, I don't even really know what would come.
You'll get them next time, Sean.
But I don't think you're entitled to forgiveness for everything that you do.
I agree. If I made it sound like I did, then I didn't mean to do that. But
right.
Yes.
So I think there are things that, like, no, there may not. I mean, you can tell somebody how you will never forgive, and then they can decide whether they change their behavior based off that or not. But I don't. I think I fundamentally disagree, not necessarily with you, Brandon, but like with the idea that there's always a path to forgiveness. I don't agree with that. I think that there are some things that are completely unforgivable and can be forever. And it's not healthy for everybody, but it's just sometimes that's the way it is.
I think that here's maybe what a better way to put what I was trying to say is that we should be open to forgiveness in as many situations as we can. I think that's a better way to go. Yeah.
I think you should consider it, but like I think you can land on nope.
But you having boundaries for things you won't forgive, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. I think that's what I was
obvious, and you don't need my idiot permission for that to be perfectly fine. I'm just like that is, I think, where I stand on it is that if you can be open to forgiveness, you should try to. But if you can't, if there's something, like, obviously you are entitled to that feeling as well. You don't have to forgive anybody for anything. But I know that we can tend to go. I don't want to go too far in the other direction where it's something like, I'm trying to think of a smaller example than. Sure. I'm trying to think of something that. What did James Gunn get canceled over? I know he had some spicy tweets.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Bad movies.
But like, there are people who Max, behave yourself. But I think that's the kind of thing where it's like, okay, I think Josh Allen also might have said some dumb shit on Twitter when he was younger.
Oh yeah,
those are the kind of things where I look at it and go like, okay, if you're not willing to forgive those people, one of my questions was
going to be, where are those lines, right?
Right. If you're not willing to forgive those people and ever move on, I think you're harboring too much, like, you're expecting people to be perfect always, and that's probably not good. You're doing a lot of, I think you're doing a lot of damage to yourself at that point as well.
Yeah, I think yeah. So, and I think that's fair. Like, if you look at Ozzy, like he's being wonderfully remembered in it. I do like the memes where Ozzy's ghost took out Hulk Hogan because it's just funny. But so look, there's definitely some controversy in his past. Most of it around eating a bat's head on stage, and then like, he's obviously had long-standing history of substance abuse, all this sort of thing, etc. But there's some of those things are so much easier to forgive in the public eye, especially because we have a little bit different view of them. Like, all right,
wait, what?
There's a lot of drugs and substance abuse. It doesn't like actually speak to the moral character is probably a better way to put it.
Why did I start all the way back here? Sorry.
I can give you like a genuinely difficult one for me.
Okay, let's do that.
Which actually it's going to be going back to Brett. In his biography, he opens up about his infidelity.
Okay.
That was when I read that was genuinely tough for me to read and understand, and I don't know. It definitely changed the way I view him as a person.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Infidelity is a hard line for me too. It's a absolute never in my book kind of thing. I mean, it's one thing if you're 16 years old, whatever. But like, if you're a grown adult and you're in a relationship with somebody and then you cheat on them, like that's a line that I don't forgive. I would my relationship would be broken forever.
Well, yeah, in my own personal relationships, obviously we're done. There's no coming back from that, in my opinion. It's over. And obviously his marriage didn't come back from it. They got divorced.
Right.
And but the funny thing is, I instinctively felt myself starting to defend it, though. I was starting to they got married really young, and he was on the road, and his wife was, and I was like, oh shit, I felt myself doing it because he means so much to me. He means so much to me that I felt myself wanting to defend it. It's like, no, it was a really shitty thing that he did, and I shouldn't defend it. There's no reason to defend it.
Oh, come on.
But that's where I go back to my previous thing of like, if somebody really means something to you, I understand where that impulse comes from. What did you do? What did you do, Nibs? What do you need to apologize for?
Apologize, baby kitty. Just wandering around, clawing my chair.
Is she the one who who goes behind your monitors, or is that Hobbs?
No, that's Hobbs.
That's more Hobbs behavior. Yeah, that's street cat behavior for sure.
Do you like my shirt, by the way? I wore this for you.
Oh, I hope she starts attacking it.
She would never. She would never.
Show them who the real big cat is. Nibs. Get him.
Nibs, look, I put you on the screen. You actually turned around and looked.
Boys,
good kitty.
Going over here.
Boys, it's under 2 months till we get to meet Nibs in person.
Oh.
Well, Brandon gets to meet all your animals.
Yeah.
Through the window with a gas mask on, yes.
Kitty. Yes, kitty. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. The boys
Just
are
buy
coming
an extra
out to
large.
visit. Oh, you get to meet
And
five
too. Oh, that's true.
You know what Five really
Five
likes?
gets
Lots of hugs. Definitely a big hugger.
Magritte, hurry up and finish your move in the next month or so, or the next month and a half, and then you can hang out with us too.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Are you a big wrestling fan?
Mondo Lucha in Milwaukee. Be a good time. So we can do like a streamer social. There we go.
There you go. We're gonna do a SPS live.
That would be amazing. We're doing a live show in the middle, like just very little promotion. Just do a live show, and they're like, "Wow, are you guys really big?" Like, no, we're just just a bunch of idiots who rented this space at the farmers market.
We're just 5 sweaty 40-year-olds who are tired.
Max found a really good deal.
Yep,
that's right.
Are we going to the farmers market, Max?
Yeah, we have to because it's going to be here.
Oh yeah,
like it's going to be Saturday while you guys are here.
Yes, and I had one of the best freaking homemade Pop-Tarts I've ever had in my life. I actually never had a homemade Pop-Tart, but like this stand does these homemade Pop-Tarts that are insane.
5, I get scared when I'm in public and I'm in a new place, so I do need to hold your hand when we're at the farmers market, by the way. Because otherwise I'll go wander off and I'll get lost. So
I'll hold both your hands. I'll be in the middle.
Yeah. So prepare for that, 5. Just you're gonna need
my
to.
Farmers market, you won't even get a flinch from anybody there. My farmers market is like I live in a very progressive part of town. Yeah, dude, nobody will even think twice.
Oh, I was just saying that because 5 doesn't like to be touched.
I know. I'm just.
So I'm gonna.
Like he's the only one that would be bothered by it.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I will apologize for it afterwards.
got a sniper?
And I'll be very sincere.
Save point.
Save point. Excellent.
I was like, there's snipers coming after me now.
Yeah, I think. I wonder too, like you mentioned, I was trying to think of some other ones, like some other legacies that like are just like tarnished and probably, I wonder, forever. One of mine is definitely Mel Gibson, right?
No.
Why?
So
Well,
God, what a monster,
Well,
huh?
the worst part is I know it's dumb, but I loved Braveheart. I loved
Dude, same.
Braveheart.
Lethal
and
Weapon?
I can't watch it anymore. Can't watch it.
I love Lethal Weapon, Braveheart. Yep.
Yep. Joss Whedon. Oh, what's it? What did they do?
Did Joss Whedon do anything wrong, or is it just because of the Whedon speak? I don't know what Joss Whedon did.
I'm looking it up. What did he do?
Is he just guilty of being too quippy?
Let's see.
No, he did get like canceled, didn't he? Because he's like gone, I think.
What is?
What did Dan Harmon do? Dan Harmon of
Inappropriate
Community?
and abusive. So Joss Whedon, inappropriate and abusive behavior on and off set.
Oh.
ooh.
Okay, well, get him out of here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Like when people get all
About the
twisted
same
up
for
about-
Dan. Damn.
about being canceled, like
Oh, there you are.
you canceled. Like, no, you're being held accountable for your actions.
Yeah, it's such a stupid
You're mad
term.
about it. You're
It's
mad
such
about
a
it.
yeah.
Really is.
The people who
Yeah,
use
but-
canceled in that way are the same people who use the word woke. Like they just want to complain. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is like this thing about making words into weapons that
Yeah.
becomes annoying because like
Woke is
that's
dead.
right, woke is dead. Woke is dead. I heard from the latest South Park. But like if you number one, if you can get somebody to actually define what woke means, I think they're going to tell you something to the effect of like you're woke, you're being aware of all these progressive ideals, etc. And that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, it's
Settling on that's
again,
a
it's
bad thing. It's been
yeah.
weaponized into a quote negative term, and I'm like, can't we just take that back? Like, yeah, okay, I am woke. It's fine. I am super woke as a person. Okay with that. Why is that bad?
Max is saying
Ragged,
that's you,
what's going
Ragged.
on?
Stop calling Max woke,
Ragged.
Ragged. Come in here, throwing labels around.
Ragged, welcome in. Good to see ya.
We're talking about separating the art from the artist and complicated legacies, Ragged. Really, yeah, that's essentially, Magritte, it's
Oh, great.
being aware of
Enemy in the
social issues,
dark.
social injustices. You're literally awake to those kind of things. Yeah, it's been co-opted by really stupid people. Just like
Yes.
critical race theory was, and they just misuse terms to make themselves bad. That's
Hey, and why don't people who are in like positions of actual celebrity, they're like, you're woke, and we're like, okay, yeah, I am.
Yep. I'm at the beach. Services crap. Whatever. Ragged.
What
Excuses.
What beach in Canada?
The famous
What
Canadian
beach is
beach.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm at the beach at Lake Manitoba.
Is there a Lake Manitoba though? It might have a beach.
I don't know.
Oh, in
Sure.
fairness, Milwaukee, Wisconsin has 2 beaches, so I think Canada probably has some decent.
That's true, and you don't
beaches.
really think of Wisconsin as like beachfront property, but
We don't think of like Milwaukee as like, oh, they have beaches. I hope you're enjoying the beach, Ragged. It
Yes.
might be nice. Might be
one
nicer
for
than-
me on the not necessarily the complicated legacy thing, but the art from the artist thing is H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh
and
yeah,
that one-
that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a really good one. That
I
is
have-
a complicated one.
Well, I have no love for the man. H.P. Lovecraft, like, whatever, go to hell. Like, I love his works, but as a person, like, you named your cat the N-word, dude. Like, we're done here.
I didn't know that. I'm not surprised,
What?
but I didn't know that. Yeah, so like H.P. Lovecraft is credited with so many motifs in horror, and Cthulhu
It's what Bloodborne
comes
is
from
based
him,
off of.
Like, yeah. So there's
yeah.
so many references that tie back to his work, and his like
Mm-hmm.
writing and his work is super interesting and creepy. But it turns out he's just a
monster?
horrific racist and a monster. And actually, some of his writing, it comes through. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And that's one of those where it's like that difficult of like, okay, it's a product of the time, but like it's still bad even for that, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it wasn't just racism. He was also like, he was homophobic. He was every bigotry. He was just going down the bigotry cereal aisle with his shopping cart and just every single one of them into his cart. Like, just not a good dude.
Either.
He did really hate air conditioning. I'm not sure if is that a pun of some kind, Ranith? You got me on this one, buddy.
Ragged, are you at a beach at a lake or the ocean?
Oh, he just hated air conditioning. Well, that makes him even more of a monster, Dranith. What kind of freak?
That's insane. It's like 90 degrees here today. Air conditioning is the greatest thing ever made.
You know, I don't mean to divert.
Penicillin, air conditioning, and what's the third, like, invention? Maybe electricity? Like, if we didn't have any other ones, I could probably get by on all those.
Read Cool Air. Is that one of his short stories? Okay. I don't mean to divert too much. I'm going to briefly close my camera because I need to run and get something. While we're talking about apologies, and I have been very mean to Five on this channel, and I have something for him. I need to go get it, so I'm going to briefly close my camera and I'll come back with it. It's a little surprise, so I'll be back. Five, you better be here. I'll be back. No ukulele.
He'll be here. He'll be here. Boop. He's afraid. I think that Brandon always turns off his camera when he gets up. Like, what's right behind his chair that he doesn't want us to see?
His waifu pillow. I mean,
think he's gonna bring it with him here?
He might. Five asks nicely. He might bring it out for you. That's what it really is.
I don't even know what it is, Five. This is not a planned bit. He didn't tell us what he was doing. No, Five actually pinned a nice bit of conversation. Change behavior goes further. That's true. That's very true. Ooh, I totally forgot. I'm so bad about this. Since we're hanging out, I forget that I set these up. But I always forget the first stream of the week, and then I remember by the second stream. We're gonna do some. I'm gonna use that shout out that I made. I got some people to catch up on here. If you're not following these folks and you're in our channel here and there, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Because they're here a lot, and they're worth the follow. They're worth the time. They're good people. They play good games. They're entertaining.
Absolutely.
And probably more so than us. So they definitely deserve that follow.
Ah, shortcut.
Speaking of which, nice timing. Horror.
What's up, Horror?
Welcome in. Wait, is that your own? Is it your own emoticon? I like that. It is. It definitely is. It's got to throw some of ours too. Oh, incoming. Welcome in SML podcast. Hello, guys. We weren't supposed. Hey, you weren't supposed to be on tonight. This was. I thought we settled our territorial beef. What is going on? GoldenEye, welcome in.
Nothing over there.
I am going to feign shock. I'm still appreciative. We're still appreciative, but you did threaten us with a good raid earlier tonight. So I guess to that effect, not shocked, but you and your wonderful folks are welcome. How did the reviews go? You said it was a short stream.
Alas, I have returned.
You're talking about your channel, not.
Robert.
Hey, we just got raided, Brandon, while you were gone.
Oh,
yes.
Hi everybody. Hi Raiders. 3 reviews. What did you review, SML? Anything we would know? I'm not sure if you guys do. You guys don't do just indies, right? You do more mainstream stuff.
Go follow
Absolutely,
SML
give him a shout.
podcast. If you're a gamer and you haven't seen, go over there. Discussions of multiple games that I was watching today, and I kind of like the rating system. The are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna not? And I was actually able to listen to your guys' show yesterday while I was working on some other stuff, and appreciated what was Sperry reviewing yesterday? I can't remember the game he was reviewing. I
So
feel
tonight
like
was
if
Hellclock, Drill Core, and Cloud Meadow.
Oh, dang.
You got me on those.
Yeah, Wheel World. Thank you. So, which in my head, I know it wasn't exactly, but in my head, I was just picturing this like Uniracer port that was brand new.
Oh, hell yeah,
cool.
dude!
I'm not saying that's what it was, not at all.
I know,
it was,
but that just made me think of Uniracers.
But it was actually kind of cool. I didn't know anything. I don't follow indie games as much. In fact, SML podcast is my like #1 source, plus all the other streamers like play them, and I've kind of just started watching them. So it's kind of been fun to have that in the background, listening, and then discovering games that are really unique and probably worth checking out. Horror
Judas
has
used to-
never played Uniracers. Wow.
Judas used to
What?
kick my ass on Uniracers growing up. It
There's
was
also
he
Legal
he.
Iron Shift out Hyman
Yep.
Spellbound.
Yeah, I thought like yep. That was I think that was like one of the few 2-player games where we didn't fight, Judas. We just both had a decent time.
If I can find a copy of Uniracers for a decent price, I'm probably gonna pick it up. And play it.
Hell yeah. All right. So 5 has been here since the beginning, and I like to pick on him for his dietary choices. But admittedly, I never tried a lot of the things that he was has told us are so great. So
Oh no.
this is a fur-on kiwi right here. And oh, sorry, Sean. I didn't mean to kill you with
Oh,
the fur-on
no.
kiwi.
I got killed by the bird damage.
Oh no.
So-
I'm just step away for a second. I'll be listening.
Okay. Bye, Sean. Have a good night.
So this is it's just to verify that. Oh god. Oh, I dropped it. Where'd it go? There it is.
It's 5
So this
second
is-
rule. You can't introduce that
So-
to the stream and not pull this
To
off.
verify, that is the fur-on kiwi. This is for you, 5. I'm trusting you, and I wanted to. This is my way of saying sorry for being so mean. Fuzz side down.
Come
I don't
on.
like it.
Hold on, I want to watch this too. Hold on.
Yeah, come on. Do it slower.
Yes. Yeah. Do more sensual.
Make sure
People
sure
think good
use
money
your
just-
tongue to get a feel of that texture real quick.
Yeah.
I don't
Feel the
want to do
fuzz.
that. We'll go.
Feel the warmness.
Hey.
Mm.
No, just get it. Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Chew.
No.
Chew.
5.
Yep. 5 eats those all the time, all the fuzz, no wasting of
Yes.
food. We like this.
I
Yeah.
think he's starting to like it. He's starting to like it. No, he's not.
he's
No, he's
warming
not.
up. You can tell he's warming up. Now, how it goes down the esophagus with all that hair is kind of the rough part.
I feel like I'm not making any progress on the fudge.
You know? Keep it going. You have a few more slices to eat.
He
And?
just looked so pissed off right there.
He
Like he's mad. Right? He's legit mad.
5.
And?
You don't need to do this. You don't need to live this way.
I have a theory now that 5 has never actually done that, but this was a long time to get you to do that on stream.
If
I
so,
hope this is a long con.
it's the
Holy
best
shit,
long
I hope
con
so.
that I'm not gonna eat the rest of it. I will not the fur anyhow. I literally sent you a picture. Yeah, you sure did.
SML,
It's
we
just-
can probably play songs on the stream. We try to avoid copyrighted stuff. If it's not copyrighted, you can send me a link, and I can see about putting it on there, maybe towards the end.
It's just so
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Brandon, you just did that.
I sure did.
Yeah?
I
How do
really
you
like
feel?
kiwi though. I kind of want another one.
Come on, do it.
Yeah. Come
I
on.
think
I
you've
kinda-
been, maybe it's okay to be converted.
Wife is confirming that I do this,
What did we learn today? That, admitting our mistakes,
and changing our behavior.
changing our behavior,
Yep.
changing our ways.
So by eating this gross crap, I'm showing 5 that I value his friendship and I value his commitment to the stream. I value it exactly 1 disgusting hairy kiwi's worth.
Let us know what you want Brendan to eat next in the comments. Or in chat. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I like this game. Let's see what we can put in Brandon.
It's It's so fibrous.
She puts the kiwis in with fur when she makes smoothies. I mean, but it's all obliterated, so I feel like that's going to be easier. Like, my wife puts spinach and kale in smoothies, and...
But you can, like, mix that with kiwi and other things to kind of...
The hell is
Yeah,
purslane?
Yeah.
I don't even know what purslane is. I feel like it's a word
Am I
I've
getting
heard,
fiber
but-
from this? I'm gonna look up what nutrients
You're gonna have
are
some
in
weird
the
feeling
are
poops
in the
tomorrow.
kiwi fur.
It's an edible garden weed? Is that what that is? Thank you, sir.
That is
I
a
will
heavy
grab it in a
time.
minute. Okay, actually, maybe
Okay,
this
I'm getting
Katie.
a fiber increase of 50%, a folate increase of 32%, and vitamin E increase by 34% by eating the fur.
Okay. Would that also suggest that that's a thing that more people than just 5 do?
Ooh, it does.
Yeah. So
The very first article is a Cleveland Clinic article that says, "Surprise, kiwi skin is edible."
There you go. Nope.
I
No
said I'm gonna
damage.
finish it, so I'm gonna do it
See
5. But this will be the only one out of this. I bought this pack of kiwis just for you. I saw it in the grocery store. Hadn't had kiwis for a while, and I thought, you know what? And originally I wasn't intending to do it on stream, but I just feel like we're getting we're getting all of our stuff out in the open tonight, and I didn't want this to be I didn't want this to be something that came out that I didn't have a chance to get ahead of. I'm really doing this for me. So
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's
Yeah.
There is no altruism. Is now your argument? Which I appreciate the honesty of. You're still eating it. I really like that.
I'm gonna finish it. So
SML,
I'm
I got the link. I have it queued up. I will we'll play it as we get towards the end of stream. If that works for you. If you gotta take off early, let me know and I'll do it sooner. And yeah, I am Dr. Mox. Me and John Moxley have a lot in common.
You know, I will say,
I'm trying
I do
to think
hate
of something.
I do hate skinning the kiwi.
Yeah.
I wonder if I get used to this enough.
I like
Well, I hate
that,
taking
I like
the time
that this is just ran so
Yes.
hard in those spikes.
I know.
I kind of wonder if this is going to increase my kiwi intake because I don't have to
Okay.
skin them every time now.
Yeah.
Yes, just get used to it. I don't want to get used to food, 5. I want to enjoy it.
Sean, do you routinely do back bumps on spiked boards?
I guess so. If you're John Moxley.
How about
yes.
DDTs?
Yeah.
Have we talked about that, SML? That DDT spot was insane.
SNL?
This is from All In.
All in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was asking SML if we talked about that or not.
Oh,
the
SML.
Hangman. Yeah, if we talked about the DDT onto the friggin' spikes and how insane that spot looked. It was so good.
So this is as deep as you
Last
are
quarter
into your skill
5
tree?
for you.
Jeez, how much game is left?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
John
don't know.
Moxley. That dude. I wonder how much blood he has bled. You know what I mean? Like in the ring, if you were to quantify. I'm not saying he's the most. I'm not saying he's the most because we definitely know there's some like Abby the Butcher and some of these.
Yeah, but liters and
Okay.
liters by this point.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be
Yeah.
measured in liters and probably gallons.
For sure.
So much blood.
Hey, remember Nick Gage severed an artery and almost died in the ring?
That's true. That is true. Like that's one way to get up those leaderboards.
How much water is in the ocean? Yeah, it's a fair question. We do have ads starting
One
soon-ish.
Moxley worth. Yeah, we have some ads coming
Right.
in, but
there.
we're gonna. I'll say SML. We
Really,
we've been
Gabe?
discussing Hogan on and off, and I know from watching the other night that the SML podcast has feelings about Hogan.
No, SML is totally agnostic on that.
Oh, so that like turns on the lights when you hit the big spinning vase.
Yeah.
That they didn't have a famous infographic or anything related to. Yeah, if you're curious as to exactly
laughing.
what Hogan said, go to SML and look up their infographic. You'll see.
It was the end of the stream. It was just nothing but Hogan chair shots and that graphic on and off. It was pretty funny. Oh, lasers.
Here's another one for the art. Well, actually, no. We'll wait till ads just started.
Yeah, we're at ads. We'll wait. What's it gonna be? What's the preview for those subs? What's the preview?
I have one that is
I'm not making that.
allegations, but not anything proven. I think. I could be wrong. Pretty credible allegations, but not anything proven. And no, it's not OJ.
Ooh,
I
I'm gonna
consider
grab
that
another
basically
water. I'll be
proven.
right back.
Yep. I'm sorry for the lost family. Yeah, that's basically where we're at on it at SML. is if I permitted the term. That's an amazing term to have to permit. Shit with 25 eyes in it. Sean, I'm sorry I had to run away and eat a furry kiwi. Have we oh, we're on another boss. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not fighting them because I don't have
Oh.
to, so fuck them.
Well, yeah. We're just gonna leave that loser right where he is.
Oh, there's two of them. It's not just one, there's two of them. Because
Oh,
you
perfect.
fight one, and the further you go down the hallway, another one just drops down.
Horror, why are you the way you are? Also, 5, are we cool now? Have I? Can we be friends again? Are we done fighting?
I think he needs to eat more, right? 5?
No, I think 1 was plenty. I think I changed my behavior.
Oh.
Uploaded a video on my personal YouTube has 860 views. God dang, SML. What'd you upload? Was it related to the Hogan thing? Because that was popping on social media.
Yeah.
It helps if you cut it smaller. That's probably a fair point.
Ah, all right.
His Hulk tribute, yeah. SML said that his Hulk tribute has 860 views on his YouTube mix.
Oh boy. Let's
Popping
go check
off.
that out too.
Yeah.
Take it. Take it.
So we are back from the ads. The one I was going to bring up as far as like separating the art from the artist, and I guess that's, I don't know how much you guys feel about his music, but Michael Jackson.
There's if you go to
Yeah.
musicians, there's a lot that you could touch on.
Yep. But Michael Jackson, the only reason I bring him up is because I was trying to grab like different, what's the word I'm looking for here? Different circumstances of each of
Yeah.
these. I didn't want it to just be a bunch of people that I really liked or what have you.
Sure.
I wanted it to be something where it was different circumstances for each one and how we think that plays into it. So with Michael Jackson, obviously one of the greatest pop artists of all time. I'm a big fan of his music.
Yeah, he's great.
Some pretty uncomfortable allegations that, to my knowledge, were never proven, but
Man, is there a lot of
boy, is there? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I don't know how we feel about that one, or what, because he didn't apologize because there was never really any proof of wrongdoing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for his music at all, so it didn't. I don't know.
I didn't think
really
you
have
did.
a dog
Yeah.
in this fight.
So there's
Yeah, I
that.
don't, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of like it's
I
him,
will
like,
say,
I
will say I
understand
don't really-
Michael
yeah.
Jackson more than I understand Prince. I never got the Prince thing.
oh, buddy, we're on opposite ends on that one.
I don't
I'm
get
big.
it. I've listened to plenty of Prince songs, and I
Oh.
just do not get the fascination.
Okay,
Really?
have you ever seen Purple Rain?
No.
Okay, maybe I'll bring that. Maybe we'll watch that when we're out visiting you, because it's one of the greatest. So Prince was famously like 5'4", 110 pounds.
5'2".
Just this
Right.
itty bitty man. And in Purple
Rise
Rain,
up,
he's
short
like
kings.
trying to portray a badass. And it's him but he doesn't change who he is. He's still in his all the like velvet suit. I can't put into words how incredible of a movie it is. In the sense of like it should be a Riff Tracks movie because it's horrible as a film, but him taking himself 1,000,000% seriously makes the movie.
Well,
Yeah, but
and here's the thing
I'm just
too.
saying his music. Like I don't get it. I don't find.
Really?
I don't.
Yeah.
I have never heard a Prince song and be like, "Wow, that's good." And I know I'm in the minority there. I get that. I'm not saying my opinion should hold for everybody, but I really don't get it.
Well, here's the thing
Jimmy
too. Like
Butterfly.
he also played all of his instruments. Like everything was him. Like he wrote, played everything. He did that. That's why he was considered so like good. Because
Do you
he
like any of
just
that?
did all of it.
Do you like any music of that style though, Max? I think it's just like a style thing for you.
No, yeah, I
That
think it's
can-
more of a. It definitely.
You're not
I
like an
don't. I really
80s
don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
So
I'm not
it
a
would be
big
weird
pop
if you did.
guy.
Yeah.
It probably would be. Like, there are some weird things I do like that it really probably shouldn't. And just because something's poppy doesn't mean I won't absolutely like it. But
Freeze pop?
I just don't understand the fascination with it. I really don't.
Nothing wrong with some techno pop.
And plenty of people have told me, like, yeah, he's like an amazing guitar. I mean, that all may be true.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's not that Max is saying he
enough for
isn't
me.
talented. It's just the sounds that he make aren't for Max. Which is
Yeah.
I'm told that there are very talented country artists out there. It all sounds like absolute slop to
That
me.
is
So
a
I
lie.
don't.
That's no. That's,
Yes.
Johnny Cash.
He's
The
Johnny Cash is
outlaw
punk
country,
rock.
yeah.
He's not country.
You should listen to Primus. I know nothing of Primus.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't know
course.
anything about Primus? How do you know it?
I know. I'm sure I've heard some Primus, but it was never in my.
If you've heard one Primus song, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've
what
definitely heard a Primus song.
What song should I listen to? I'll listen to it right now.
Fast.
Yep.
Wait, who's a race car driver?
Primus?
Was it? Is it the song
Timmy?
called "Jerry's a Race Car Driver"? Or something
Yeah,
like
oh, yeah,
that?
Jerry. Yep.
Jerry was a race car driver. Song by Primus. All right, we're gonna have this. This is gonna go great for the conversation.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna have this in the
South Park
background
theme.
while trying to talk to you.
Yeah, and they wrote the theme song to South Park.
What's going on, man?
Hey, booty.
Booty.
We're known as Big Brown Beaver. That's that I get choked up every time I hear that one too. That one really affects me.
Let's go hide in this container.
I'm not gonna listen.
All
to
right.
that
Well,
one
I
on
don't like
stream.
this music video for the Jerry was a race car driver.
Why not?
It's not,
Well, there's
because Brandon hates
some
spooky
sensual
stuff.
nacho cheese stirring to start it.
Well, it's gonna happen. Yeah, Primus
this
is
marinara?
understandably not everybody's cup of tea. I get it, and I'm not
Well,
saying that like I go through times where I just listen to nothing but Primus, but I kind of appreciate how weird they are.
Oh,
yes.
right, Dranith. Okay, now the music just started in this song, and now it makes sense. Okay, well that's enough. That's okay. We're done with that.
So Brandon's not a big Primus fan.
Why would I listen to anything
I'd rather
Horror
listen
said?
to
What's
Primus
wrong with
than
me?
Prince. It's just what I'm saying.
Oh my god, dude. What's wrong with you?
It's more my style, man.
I get that.
It is 100% your style. I will grant you that. Your style is just bad, is what I'm saying.
What the hell do I get over there?
That is fair, Horror. He does make the music he wants to make.
He sure does.
I can't do that.
What?
All right.
That's just his forever. Yeah.
Is that a
that's,
comment,
see,
SML?
My god.
Oh, that's...
That's a comment on your video?
Oh my gosh.
That's...
Yeah.
Are they... Do we think they're trying to be like ironic or joking, and they're just, and it's just coming across really poor? I like to not think that people are that stupid, but we live in America in 2025. I should know better.
No, just assume
Yeah,
that.
I don't know how I still have
Answer that
optimism.
question. I don't either. I really don't.
No.
I'm definitely SML gonna go read all those comments. I'm gonna go check out your video. I don't have a web window programmed up into OBS to bring it up here, but I will play the song you suggested, and then I will go check that out and comment on it for you. I'll be one of the voices of reason commenting.
Voice
Just so
the
you know.
voiceless.
Yeah.
Like CM Punk.
Max's favorite wrestler.
Uh-huh. That's not true. Don't even get me canceled that way.
Get you canceled? Who's coming after you?
All the CM Punk marks.
Oh, I see. Well, what did they cancel you for saying that he's not your favorite wrestler? You backed yourself into a corner here, brother.
No, I don't think they would say that. I think
Now
it's
the straight
more
edge society is
controversial
going to come and
be-
cancel the Save Point Society. Look what you've
They
done.
won't. No, they won't.
Battle of Societies. Whose society will reign supreme? Not Roman Reigns. Who knows?
What did Roman have to do with it?
It's like-
Well, if we drop Roman's name in the stream, then we can put him in our thumbnail, and Roman leads to views, baby. So
Yeah,
I think
hashtag
that's
Roman
what it
Reigns?
was.
gonna
Yeah.
happen?
So now we can put him in the thumbnail now because his name came up. Funny because Hulk Hogan will be remembered forever, and you're just a speck of dust, dude. It's such a weird thing to like. Yes, Hitler will be remembered forever as well. Like, and again,
Right.
just for all you crazies out there, I'm not saying that Hulk Hogan's Hitler. What I'm saying is that like just being remembered forever in and of itself is not a good thing.
Right.
What you're remembered for is pretty important.
Yep.
It's
He'll be
such a
remembered
brain-dead
forever with
take.
an asterisk. Which, yeah, no. I do like that the people on the internet think that you SML are like your bitterness stems from the fact that Hulk Hogan is more remembered than you are
His fame.
individually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's the thing: on a long enough timeline, none of us will be.
It's correct.
It's fair.
Yep.
Yep.
So Yeah.
George Hackenschmidt
like-
was once the most famous wrestler there was. Anybody know who George Hackenschmidt is? Yeah,
I do.
I do too. But
Yeah,
But only because I read wrestling history books. Robert Oppenheimer, brilliant man, devastating legacy. Yeah, it's one of those things. Wow, I'm talking about Hulk and Discord with another.
yeah, that's
weird,
actually
topical.
pretty damn good one, horror. Yeah.
All right, we're not
Still
going that
lame.
way.
Another one that a friend suggested, who I was talking to beforehand, was J.K. Rowling. But I feel weird about that one because I was never like a Harry Potter kid. Like that was after me.
You're not a Harry Potter
So,
mark.
Not a Harry Potter
So-
mark.
Can I
think-
speak on that?
Oh yeah.
J.K. is a big stinky weeder. Says.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
Neon,
no,
that
no.
is, I appreciate that level of critique. But to be fair, you are among friends here as far as like that level. Like that's about as high as we go intellectually as well. So thank you.
Sean, what's your take on JK?
So, yeah, a lot of her stuff like came out after, like, everyone kind of like seen the movies, the books were all released, all that shit. Like
Sure.
all of her shit came out like after that. So it's like I think it's a lot of buyer's remorse after that. But like I think she sold the rights to like everything, like before or like right before she like went all crazy and transphobic and shit. So like I think a lot of people that like didn't, I don't know, I may be wrong, so sorry if I am, but I think a lot of people that like were fans of hers like kind of boycotted the game because they thought money was going to go to her.
Oh,
But
you're
if
talking
money
about?
didn't,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah, any properties like after that kind of got boycotted. But it's like, well, if she's not getting any of the money from it, then like I say, enjoy what you want to enjoy.
It's interesting.
But-
And I think that time period does make it interesting, as Horror
Yeah.
Acolyte points out. Like you, Harry Potter fan as a kid, that's always like that's so tough when it's like something you enjoyed as a kid.
But granted,
There's no
she
way to
fucking
think-
sucks. I just want to say that.
Right.
So fuck her.
And then
but
go
yeah.
after.
Yeah.
That's complicated. That's definitely complicated.
And not to get into the, I think we're all like, transphobia is bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that JK is still getting money for that. I don't think she sold the rights
Oh,
to
she's
anything.
definitely
I think,
still getting some money.
I think what
but
people were saying was when you boycott these properties, you're not just hurting her. You're hurting all the
Right.
developers who worked on it. You're hurting the voice actors who contributed to it. You're
Publishers
hurting
and
everyone
developers,
involved.
yeah.
So you're not just hurting her when you do this. You're hurting everybody involved in the production. I think that's what more of the.
But then again,
like,
you can argue to those people like, okay, well, it sucks, but that is her fault ultimately.
Yeah, that's one of those things where wherever you land on that, as far as boycotting or not, to be clear, that side of it. If you land on the side of transphobia, go to hell. But wherever you land on the boycotting or not kind of thing, I think there's a reasonable position on both those sides, where you
Yeah.
can say you're not boycotting because you don't want to punish people peripheral to her, or you're saying you are boycotting because her views are so monstrous that you don't feel comfortable consuming it anymore.
And I can also see like,
Totally
hey,
get it.
these books meant a lot to me as a kid. They, sparked my interest in reading, et cetera, et cetera. She's
Helped
a
you
horrible
just in tough
person,
times.
but I'm still,
Yeah.
I'm still, I don't begrudge
Yep.
that point. I would,
Yeah.
I acknowledge that point. I was
Yeah,
going to say,
Magritte said that-
what
yeah, she had a
the
huge-
closest
no,
thing in this to is it's almost exactly similar point is that, like, I really liked for a time Richard Dawkins. Now I don't.
Okay.
Like now I'm just like, God, man, what a talk about ruining your own legacy. I don't know. If this
What
is
happened to
way
Richard
into just-
Dawkins? I'm actually not familiar with this.
Oh, you're not familiar with this? Okay.
No.
You know who Richard Dawkins is, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So Richard Dawkins, famous evolutionary biologist and an atheist writer, etc., wrote a couple of very famous books, many of which were definitely influential to me. But then what happened was you gave him a phone. He kept talking, and then he got older, and then so he essentially
We haven't seen any pattern with that being a problem so far.
right, Moon. So he started kind of down the path of transphobia, etc.
Oh
and,
man.
like having bad like pseudoscientific takes on it. And you're like, dude, you're a scientist. You really should know better, etc.
Right.
And then he is very much in league with Rowling in like defending her and these sort of things. And so now it's like mostly he's remembered, especially in the community of like the non-religious, as like wow, wrote some really formative books in a lot of our lives, but now it's so painful to watch him be the awful person he's become.
Damn.
And it's just one of those things. Like, it's nobody is sacred just because of their position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Horror says he has no problem separating the art from the artist, and I think horror, what we're kind of like the core of what we're rotating around here is that it's really kind of based on how bad the thing they did was. I mentioned it earlier. I don't know if you were here or not, but like Chris Benoit was like a big time idol from wrestling. He was an inspiration for me when I was getting into wrestling myself. And I still have his DVD sitting on my wall. I have never opened it and watched it since. There's certain things where it's like it's hard for me to string up your wife and kid. Pretty hard for me to separate the art from the artist on that one. That's tough. There's a line. Everybody has a line. We were just kind of just like
the
debating
gauge of what you did. I really
Yes.
appreciated SML's comment. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here blown away by all this stuff the host from Family Feud did, but that's Richard Dawson, not Dawkins.
And Family Feud is a good enough show that I'm pretty sure he could do anything, and it would be okay. We'd forgive him.
Oh,
So,
actually, I have one. It's a band, and I think we may have talked about it on stream.
I know who you're
I
talking
wonder
about.
if I know who this is.
You
Yeah,
guys
I think
probably
we all
know
do.
exactly what I'm talking about, because I actually got a text from one of my friends who said, "Oh, this band's albums just got released on Spotify," and he listened to them. And he's like, "Dude, they're still great." And I'm just like, I don't know if I can listen to them again.
Yep.
And it's a band called the Lost Prophets.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Dranoff guessed it.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you know, they were like a very unique band in like the 2000s that was kind of blended like
Lead singer, right, Goon?
yeah, like they did a lot of experimental stuff, but they were kind of like an Incubus. Incubus, like, I don't know, kind of new metal-ish type band with like
Right.
different pop elements. I don't know, they were really good. But yeah, their lead singer got in some really horrific shit. And I'm not going to say any of this stuff online. You can research it yourself, because it is some of the worst shit I have ever read in my entire life, and
Okay.
kind of scarred me. But
Guess I'm trying to
anyways.
think. I don't know what he did. Should I know?
He
what
abused
Um,
kids.
yeah,
We'll leave it at that. Whatever
fair
variety
enough.
you can think of, he did.
Okay,
yeah. So
gross.
anyways, you can research it. But
I
like,
don't think I will.
Don't do it. It's not, yeah, but it's,
yeah, it's very bad. But anyways, like they were like that album was Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja was like one of my favorite albums of all time. It was so good, and
brutal.
I just don't think I can listen to it anymore. I haven't listened to it since, and I don't think I can since I like found out what this guy did. And yeah,
and that's another tough one where we talk about peripheral or like collateral damage, because the other bandmates
yeah,
are
exactly.
suffering
That's
because
why I
of
feel
it.
bad, because
Right.
it's not their fault. And
Yep.
and they claim that they didn't know any of this shit was happening, which
come on.
sucks.
Yep.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
they did. I guess I don't know enough about the story, but just
So that's
I
one of
don't-
those where it's a pretty clear, like, for me, it's pretty clear, like, that's too far for me to separate the art from the artist. You said some bad things, or you held some bad beliefs, depending on how bad they were. Maybe it's all very contextual and situational. But bad actions that demonstrably harmed other people, and in this case, children, like, okay, we're done. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. I mean, the earlier point too, like being able to separate art from artists. I think there's definitely some cases where I can't. Like I said, I haven't watched Braveheart since Mel Gibson
Yeah.
revealed his craziness, etc. And like, so I definitely have those lines. But like with Dawkins, I can reread some of his books.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's because, I mean, they're not so much, they're more objective writing. But even then, I'm trying to think, I don't think I've really read it since. So in fairness, even though maybe I could, I don't think I have. So I'm gonna say maybe I haven't because of those things.
I guess kind of one of the things that I wonder about when we talk about this is if you're someone of some level of repute or renown, why do you of course, why do you feel the need to wade into these like very contentious topics and pick like the most confrontational and most contentious side? And like you feel like compelled to, I wonder if part of this comes down to the, what's the effect where you think you know more than what's that called?
Dunning-Kruger?
That's the one. Where these people kind of feel like because they're proficient in one area that they're a proficient in all areas, and they feel like, oh, my opinion is worth more than others because of how renowned and how proficient I am. I wonder if that plays into it. I don't know.
I suspect that you have a degree of fame, you have a degree of, people who look up to you for the work that you do, and so you sort of assume that you have extra worth to speak on other topics. You know what I mean?
You
First time you
Goldberg
found
it.
this save point?
You believe in your own head. You Goldberg it.
No.
I'm at a point where I need to go back anyways. I gotta backtrack, and I don't know where to go.
Well, we're closing in on the 2-hour mark here.
Yeah, we're about getting there. Just take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. So if you wanna rest, you wanna just do some jumpies.
Yeah. Well, look at look at all the oligarchs, the Elons, etc., and how many opinions they have on things. It's like, because some people, maybe if it's not even just fame, but like sort of, especially maybe, I doubt it's just a US thing, but money counting as expertise to certain people, it just is insane.
Yeah.
It's like, it suggests you're good at making money, I guess, but
especially when you inherited it. Inherited. What is wrong with me? Especially when you inherited a large portion of your wealth that gave you a leg up.
Yep.
I don't know why that word was suddenly impossible for me to say, but
it's not important.
The kiwi has gone to my head is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, ever since you ate that kiwi.
Nope, I'm a different person.
I think it was emeralds, Stranath. I think it was blood emeralds.
I think it was Chaos Emeralds, Stranath, I'm pretty sure.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's a Sonic the Hedgehog joke for all you kids in the audience.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think there are children in this audience, right? Don't let your kids watch this show.
And don't let them go to a Lost Prophets concert. Sorry.
Definitely not.
Sorry.
I don't think they exist anymore.
I don't think so.
I doubt it. Speaking of bands that had things explode because of bandmates' actions, is As I Lay Dying still a band?
Oof.
Because didn't that lead singer try to have his wife killed?
Oh my god!
So that's
made it
a great...
even a little bit more ironic because they're supposed to be a Christian metal band. Oops.
So that was all a front to get more notoriety and try and build a bigger audience. Yeah, they were never a Christian metal band.
They were okay.
They came out and said that that was kind of a front to kind of just grab that huge Christian audience, and because none of their stuff was if you read their lyrics, sure they could have been interpreted that way, but they were never outright super Christian. It was kind of just overcoming personal struggles and shit. But yes, their lead singer did hire a hitman to get his wife killed. He did go to prison, got released, got married again, got divorced again, reformed the band with all the original members. All the original members quit, brought on some new members. I believe they quit too, and I believe it's just the lead singer now, and he's still looking for members to play for his band because apparently he is not easy to deal with and kind of a piece of shit.
He probably thinks everybody else is a problem.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Dude, I think he got out of jail too quickly. You need to go to jail for longer for hiring a hit on your significant other.
How quick was it?
It was a few years. He got off on good parole.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he was also one of those guys who obviously got on steroids at some point in his life because he got freaking massive.
Sure.
There's a save point here. Did I not get this? I did not get this. How you doing?
Hey, you found a new area. Hey, save points.
Yeah.
I think those people never realize they're the problem.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
I think you realize it pretty quick. If you have any kind of level of self-awareness, and I don't know, man, that's one of those traits that I feel you kind of either have it or you don't. I haven't known too many people who like gain self-awareness over time. If you're the kind of person who's in denial and always blaming people, you kind of tend to do that for most of your life. Not saying people can't grow. I'm just saying that like if you're the kind of person who's still doing it like in your 30s and 40s. Hey, he didn't kill anyone in prison. Get off your high horse. All right, Draneth. And this is Draneth makes a good point. This is one of those things where we have to stop canceling people, liberals.
People that mask can learn over time, in my opinion.
People that mask?
When you say mask, are you talking about like putting out a version of yourself?
Are you Persona 5ing this thing, Neon?
Nope. Did you, what did that person give you? I wasn't paying attention.
Just info.
Oh, okay.
Well.
You found a whole new area of the game that you had bypassed earlier, huh?
Not too long ago. Yeah, at the very beginning of the stream, so sure.
Often referring to autism and such, learn cues and such, masking themselves. Oh, okay.
Performative social behavior. Well, yeah, I think that's a different... I would say that's a very different thing than a like deep-seated personality disorder, where like you're so narcissistic that...
Yeah, that you can't ever like acknowledge faults with yourself. Like, sorry to. Obviously, we've been a little political tonight, but like, there was no point in Donald Trump's life where he was ever going to learn to like take responsibility or accept blame for something. Whatever narcissistic personality disorder he has, that is ingrained in him. And I'm not saying everybody is to that degree, but when you have it to that degree, gonna be tough for not when you can sue people. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for you to ever get to the point where you have
Yeah, I think exactly as Mickett points out, it's that's a very different thing. Narcissism, I want to make sure we're very far from that. Is not spectrum. That is a very
no, not the same at all.
Boat.
Yeah. And if that's what was being discussed when I misunderstood something. If that's what was being discussed when I.
No, I think that was just the clarification.
Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely learn and change behavior. I think if you are pathologically narcissistic, that is like one of the toughest things to try to train. And there's a good, I've definitely read some psychological literature that suggests that certain people with certain personality disorders may not actually be capable of change. I think that's a little more controversial just because of the ultimatum and that it's finite, but I believe there is a streak in the literature that suggests that certain personality disorders may not be, I don't know, curable, if that's the right word. But yeah, if you can definitely learn to comport your behavior differently, in whether talking spectrum or not. Like I think we all do to some degree. But these are we're talking about people with very, very significant personality disorders, which I would wonder about Hogan to a degree. He probably was a pathological liar, right?
Yeah, he like
legendarily so.
I think the term or the phrase, or whatever you want to call it, was actually used to describe Paul Heyman. But the way I heard it described was he would rather climb a tree and tell a lie than stay on the ground and tell the truth. And it kind of feels like Hogan was in the same way, where he would actually work harder to lie to you, even if it was easier to just tell the truth, because he just like had an aversion to the truth for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know why he was that way, but expecting someone
to be that way, I don't know.
Yeah, but expecting him to change would have been a mistake, in my opinion.
You get stamped
because he had no incentive to. He kept getting Oh, that's unfortunate.
Really?
Sean, why did you know that was going to happen?
Very good memory. That is very true, Draneth. That's usually where liars get caught. They get too many stories and they can't keep them all straight.
And I am a terrible liar, so I don't have to worry about any of that.
He's lying.
Yeah. If so, I'm doing a great job of it. Does that make me a good liar? Shit.
You're not a good liar.
No, not at all.
I've played poker with Brandon many a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say pocket kings
he has a
would
good
beg
hand.
to.
You can actually see him break out into a sweat and like both legs start going, and he starts making squee noises. Like it's pretty amazing.
I was just gonna say, Sean, that one's gonna break. There you go. Okay, good job.
Poor acolyte. Or you get caught on Jumbo Cam at a Coldplay concert. Yeah, that was funny though.
The hubris involved, like.
Yep.
right.
Yeah. I think I heard something about that CEO is trying to sue the camera person. Like, what?
No,
Come on.
Coldplay. It's like, good luck with
Oh,
that. Like, I don't know how you
gotcha.
could sue Coldplay.
I mean, there's giant signs on the way in that say that you might be used for, your likeness might be captured.
Yeah.
Like, there's no case there. That's just lashing out. And funny enough, not acknowledging the wrong you did, not acknowledging your behavior, not changing your behavior. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem plausible. Yeah, he can threaten all he wants. That's not happening. Katie saw Malcolm.
Oh, wait.
Like I'm laying.
I have to stand on. Okay, never mind. I have to stand on.
Hack it.
Exactly, SML. Not gonna let that kind of guy get the top billing. Not while Hulk Hogan's here, brother.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me, brother.
Well, dude. I need Cake up here to do his Hulkster impression. Oh, is that a boss, or you just run by that guy?
Yeah, fuck that. Let's see if I can open this.
We're not talking to that man.
Oh, I could have got it. Shit. All right,
I mean, what's the best thing you could have found in there?
it's an elevator.
You've made some progress tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was not easy.
Oh, this looks foreboding.
Yeah, this looks really foreboding. Where did you save it last? By the way.
I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
is
don't
it-
worry. You have
I think I
almost
saw
no
it.
hit points and no healing. Oh,
Yeah,
the door
just-
locked behind you, Sean. Is that good?
Oh, this is that one.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
gauntlet.
Yeah, this is one where the ceiling closes down and
You have to
yeah.
kill him fast enough. I see.
Brutal.
My
Is that
dog
it
is
for
very
Sean?
concerned for my mental health. Thank you, Hi Henry.
Get
Sean,
Henry
you
up
gonna
here.
take one more stab at that, or what do you think?
Where am I?
Up to you, brother. I don't think you're just down.
Wait, to the right? No, wait, no.
I think it's up. I think it's you. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, really? I think we
I
wasted.
think you went. Yeah, you went. I think you went to the left and then up to get there.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's that open doorway up there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering it.
No, because it would show on the map.
Oh, because it was going to be the because of the elevator. You got to the elevator somehow.
Yeah. So that means
Up to you.
God.
We just snoozed our ads, so. All right, I think one thing I can do, I'll cue this up. I earlier in the show, SML podcast was saying there was a Unicycles
Uniracers.
remix that we had to
Oh,
see.
I was like,
So
remake?
I actually brought it. Yeah, no.
Got
sorry,
so excited.
Remix.
Oh, that
right.
reminds me. What was that
remind you of
game
anything?
that
You
was
activated
it?
Sean.
Was it horror that suggested it? That racer that you could build the ramps. It's called. Hold on, I just had it. It's on
Was that
sale right now. Make
Might
way.
have been the one.
Oh, is it the one
was it
that's like Chicken Horse, where you build your course?
Yeah, like each person, like it gives you like a start and a finish.
Yeah,
and each
yeah.
person like takes turns building a piece of the course, and then you race
Oh,
it.
yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, it's on sale for $5 right now. I'm just saying.
We'll look into it afterwards.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can play
Not
this.
tonight, but just saying.
I think I should be able to play it. That was not Horror Acolyte. Well,
Someone else.
who are you saying then? Why are you trying to throw Horror Acolyte under the bus?
Well, I just want to give him, props for turning us on to a game.
Don't give horror
What if
props.
we hate it and then we think it's
No
his
horror.
fault?
No props for him.
No, I'll give horrors props.
You giving this another
Nope.
shot, Sean?
He's
or
gonna
you
make
done?
that stupid
I have
face.
no idea where it went.
It's
Where,
coming.
It's like,
I
where the
think-
fuck was I? That's where I don't know. Like, I can't remember where it fucking
Slipstream.
went.
I don't know.
Oh, disgusting. Slipstream game. Let's see. Okay, this is actually this gives me big time Cruising USA vibes.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Crazy Taxi?
An
Anyone?
old arcadey looking racer. I like that.
Hey, how did you get there?
Cruising, oh yeah. Into USA. I have no idea. I have no idea where I died at, because on the map it'll show you like a little thing that says like, "Hey, you died here." and I do not see it.
Okay. Oh, we gonna call it there then?
I guess I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. So
I'm gonna find this.
Well, boys, what
remix.
did we learn tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. You have a remix. Let's do that first. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll do the remix as we summarize.
Yeah.
It should be coming through.
I'm gonna turn up the. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I kind of remember this now. Got those 4/4 quarter notes going. It's got like a hint of butt rock too.
I had to turn the stream up, so now I'm getting the double voices. I'm getting you saying it in real time, and then I'm getting it on the stream too. So it's throwing me off.
I got turned down a little in my own head, my own
Yep.
earphones.
Well, so what did we learn tonight, boys?
Yeah, what did Sean learn while he was playing the game?
Yeah, Sean, what did you learn?
I learned patience, discipline. Frustration is always present in
It's
everyday
not what we
life.
talked about, Sean.
Oh, my bad. That's what I was focused on.
But it's what Sean learned.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. That was the question.
So we really held this stream because Max needed to learn. So Max, what did you learn?
I learned that. Well, I mean, basically, we talked about Hulk Hogan. We talked about his complicated legacy. I learned in real time through what I said that Steve Austin is probably the most solid hero we could have.
That's true. That's what yes. If you take one thing away from this stream, is that you should worship Stone Cold Steve Austin because he'll never do anything wrong.
Don't meet your idols.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless your idol is Stone Cold. I mean,
Max met Bret Hart and he didn't have anything bad to say about him. So I think I can meet my idol, and I'll be okay.
Goon, we do share the channel, but a lot of things, if you send it, I mean, if it's like a weird personal message you don't want these guys to read, I wouldn't do it that way. Just text me. But if you send it to me, I will get it.
Yeah, Goon, as long as you're not sending anything explicit, it's probably okay. But also, Max kind of does all the work, so he'll see it first.
I mean, I'll see. Fair.
Yeah.
Horror Accolade says,
The rest of
never
us are
planned
just here
3
'cause we're pretty.
vacations back to back. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm done vacationing for a little while.
You did 3 back-to-back vacations?
Oh,
Yeah.
man, SML, are you going to tell us something
Yes.
that is bad about Stone Cold Steve Austin? We were just
No,
talking about
SML, don't.
Cena's my idol, and I think he'd be a good idol to meet. That seems like it's probably true. I'm sure he has like an off day, etc.
Cena seems okay.
Yeah, SML, we were holding up Steve Austin as like the counterpoint.
Oh, no.
Man.
Ignorance is bliss is the true message. That's really what it pulls down. Be like Joey Swole and don't research anything. Dig your heels in
Oh, no.
and never change your position. That is the most important thing to learn. In all
I don't know what
seriousness,
we're missing.
yep. In all seriousness, everybody, thank you so much. We very much appreciate all of you coming to hang out with us, sticking around. If you enjoyed the stream tonight, please, we encourage you, give us a follow here on Twitch. If you really enjoyed this stream, consider subscribing, getting to use all of our really cute, sweet pet emotes that we have, and never having to sit through our ad breaks. You get to enjoy all the hot action that occurs during the ad breaks that you're missing out on, and that's rough. All of our VODs go up on our YouTube channel over on at Save Point Society on YouTube. If you have any ideas for games you'd like us to play or for topics you'd like us to cover on the stream, send us an email at savepointsociety@gmail.com. We also are on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, all the social medias with our shorts and our videos going up there for all the giggles and the good times. So thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us. Boys, do you have anything you want to say to our lovely chat?
No, but I mean, yes, chat, you're all lovely. And thanks, SML. I'm going to try not to ruin my view of Stone Cold, but I will have to look that up afterwards. We've already taken down enough of our idols, but I was gonna say we'll find. Looks like Kylea's on.
Oh, well,
Rated
before you
her
do
in a
that, real
hot
quick,
minute. Yeah.
to acknowledge Neon Booty. Yes, Null Diesel is awesome. Also, Sean Nelwani is a really, really good one. I am partial also to Mike Israel, but I know that he's not in the best graces right now because he's put up some really goofy exercise stuff recently. But still funny,
boy.
still a great guy.
Oh boy.
So,
Yep. There we go.
Mick Foley is a saint.
Foley.
There you go. That's actually a better one.
Mick
We're
Foley's a
gonna,
good
we're
one,
gonna
yeah.
land on Mick Foley.
Yeah.
I can't think of a bad thing he's in. Worship Foley
Yep.
is the message of the show, the take-home message.
Yep, Foley is God.
All right, everybody, Lady Magritte, everybody, SML, Booty Goon,
Appreciate you guys.
Horror Acolyte, everybody else, let's go see Kylea
Much love.
and
Kisses.
see what she's up to.